Welcome back to another video. This is a 2014 Jeep Patriot. Today we're going to be doing spark plugs on it. It's a very straightforward job. It's not that hard to do. You just need the appropriate tools. You're going to have a cover that's right there. Take that cover off, and then it gives you access to your spark plugs. You're going to need a T27 to remove these locking ignition coil bolts, and then you're going to take them off. Once you've taken them off, you're going to release these red pressure tab clips to disconnect them, and then you can get access to your spark plugs. When you're removing the cable that's attached to the ignition coil, you have these safety tabs on there. Be very careful you don't go and you snap it. So when it is in there, you want to push down on this tab here, pull this back a little bit, and then if you can, get a flathead screwdriver in there, just underneath there, and lift it very gently. So you just kind of go in and then lift it up, and that will help it. Release it so that way you can disconnect it and remove it. Once you've got all your connectors disconnected, you can take out your spark plug ignition coils, or you can leave them in and do it one at a time. The only thing is, if you pull them out or you take them out and you put them up here, just make sure you kind of keep them in order of what it is, just in case your issue is further than just spark plug replacement and you have an ignition coil issue. Me, I'm just gonna do one at a time, but you can take them out, just put them 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyways, that's disconnected. These are off. Now you can take it out, and then we're going to use a socket and an extender and a ratchet to remove the spark plug. With a 16mm socket, an extension, and a ratchet, you're going to put it down the hole and you're going to loosen it off. Never ever use an impact gun to take it off or put it on, as you will destroy the threads, and then you have a bigger problem where your top head has to be replaced. Anyways, 16, ratchet, extension, break it free, and we're going to be replacing it with new spark plugs all across. So when you're doing this job, it's not that hard. You just get your 16 and your ratchet and just put it in there. This is the last one I'm doing because I've already done the other ones. But just to quickly show you, basically just get it, make sure it's on reverse, tighten it down, click it in, and then you just loosen it off. Now I've already loosened it. Okay, once you got it, you can spin it the last little bit. And then if you have a magnet or a spark plug socket, I'm not using a spark plug socket because this is a service call on the side of the road. And I didn't think I was doing spark plugs today, so I left my spark plug sockets. So anyways, it's just a 16 regular socket. So then if you have a magnet, that works too. This is a magnetic Phillips, so it's pretty ghetto, but normally I could travel with magnets, but mine is at home. I forgot. Anyways, just pull the spark plug out. So I got my fourth one out. That's going to be the fourth, and that's the new one. Just a comparison between the two. So obviously this has been in here for quite some time. You can see that the flint at the very top there, it's pretty fresh, whereas this one's very dull and it's seen better days. Anyways, out with the old, in with the new. Never drop it in. You want to use a magnet to drop it back down, or if you've got a spark plug socket, put it in, then thread it on. So this one is in and now it's tight. We're going to put the ignition coils back in. Make sure that you put your bolts for your ignition coil the correct way, so it goes in like that, and then connectors. I always find that plugging your connector in before you put your bolt in there to secure it down is always good, because it doesn't put your clip on an angle where you can break it. So make sure you put your connectors back on, and then we're going to put the ignition coils back in. With your ignition coils back in and your connectors back on, do not forget to put in your little screws there. Okay, hand thread them in. Okay, and then tighten them down. There is a factory spec you could go by, but I just go until they're snug. Once you've done that, you're going to go into the vehicle, turn on the vehicle, make sure the vehicle is firing properly. If you have a previous check engine light for a misfire, you can clear your codes now with either a scan tool, or you can remove the positive terminal off of the battery, or negative, whichever you prefer. They both do the same job. And then you just tighten it down, and then after that, go for a road test. If everything operates perfectly fine, then you can put it back into service. Anyways, hopefully you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching. This is how you do spark plugs on a Jeep Patriot in this genre. And by genre, I mean by the age. This is a 2014, so anything that falls into this generation of Jeep Patriots, this spark plug job will work for you. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.